Hey everybody. So I thought I would show you guys a little project I've been working on lately. I do a lot of sewing and making accessories, do a lot of costumes for people that work at a large Renaissance fair that's near our city, and also for people that just go out and enjoy the day that don't work there. But I do a lot of sewing and accessory making for people that work there, and occasionally have items that I make for people to sell in their booths. And I had someone ask if I could make some hair snoods, because when you work at the festival you have to wear a hat of some sort, a head covering, and women can wear hair snoods, and especially when the weather's warm they really like to wear their hair up in the hair snoods. So I had made a few of these little plain ones, and just like a little hairnet. And then someone said, well, can you make something a little fancier? So I was like, okay. So I basically made it's like a hybrid between a doily and a beret and a snood. And it can be worn as a hair snood with the little drawstring, or you can just wear it as a beret or a tam. So that worked out really good, and people are really liking this. People that work there are buying them to wear with their costumes, but then also just visitors that are shopping and buying handmade things are really liking them and buying them too. So I've been doing really well with them. And let me show you what all I've got. I've got a big stack of them to send out there for this weekend, because the festival is going on 2 more weekends, and I'll show you this one too in a minute. This is something a little bit different, but this is all the Red Heart Roll With It melange yarn that I used to make that button front cardigan, and I'm making a second one out of. I really like the colorways, and they just have the most pretty, like, I've heard it called painterly, watercolor type, tie-dye, just beautiful colorways, and they're really working well to make these little snoods or berets. And there's just so many different pretty colors. Also, it's 100% acrylic, so it's easy care. You know, you can hand wash them and lay them flat to dry. Just kind of pat the water out with a towel and lay them flat to dry, and it's not going to damage it. Also, being acrylic, they're vegan appropriate. So if someone's a vegan and doesn't wear wool, or even if someone has a wool allergy or thinks wool is scratchy or rough, well, this is soft enough, and it's totally wool free. So this is good to just sell to the general public, so you don't have to worry about somebody who doesn't want wool. And I'm also going to be selling them. There's a cute little new age shop in Houston called Pixie's Intent, and they're having a Yuletide market in December. And I'm going to be vending some things there, and I thought these would sell pretty good there too. So I'm going to be taking what I don't sell at the Renaissance Fair, and what I have left over from the Renaissance Fair, and then what I have leftover yarn I'm going to make up more and take to the Yuletide market at Pixie's Intent. But yeah, I really like these colorways. I really like this rainbow colorway. I'm going to make myself a couple of these for sure. And I'm not a huge hat wearer, but I think I would wear hats to be able to wear these, you know. And there's this kind of a muted rainbow, and this kind of a darker pastels. And this is the colorway I made my sweater out of. This is the curtain call, I think, colorway. I really like that one, because I have like super dark red hair, like super dark henna hair, and it looks good with that. That's a pretty rainbow one too. Yet more of this. I like this one, these kind of muted pastels. I think this one would look pretty with jeans. And then this one, I'm making a sweater out of this for me now, another one of those button front cardigans. I think this one's called Autograph, but I really like that one. Then I have one more to show. I had somebody say, well, can you make a custom one? My costume, there's a lady who works there, her costume is predominantly green, and she said, can you make one that's just shades of green? And I had some yarn left over from the green cardigan I made myself. And this is a wool acrylic blend, and I asked her, are you okay with wool? And she was fine with wool, so I went ahead and used it. And I've already sent her a picture of this, and she loves it. So she's getting that one tomorrow, and she's going to have it to go with her costume for the next 2 weekends. And then she's just going to have it to have a really cool little boho little boho hat. So that's what I've been up to, and they're so colorful and they're so pretty. I just love this color, this type of yarn. I like it because it's some of the like cake yarns that are out now have huge runs of color, and I think it's fine for something like an afghan or something like a big sweater or something, but for something small like this, I want it to have a lot of color changes. And this Roll With It melange yarn is really, really working well. So, yep. I got some other stuff I'm making for the Yuletide market, making some jewelry, and I'm going to have some of my kaleidoscopes, and I'll show you guys that stuff too. But I thought I would show you guys these little hair snoods slash berets slash tams because they were so cool and so simple. That's it for now. I'll be back with you guys again pretty soon.